Welcome to this spooky installment of LCCN. On this edition, we present to you all things Halloween, from costumes to haunted houses. Stay tuned for Logan County Cougar News.
Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump, Gary Johnson, and Jill Stein are all locked into a brutal race for the presidency. In this most publicized election ever, it seems that the race couldn't get any more dramatic. With new allegations coming out against each candidate every day, it seems that the people will be glad just for there to be a winner and for it to be over. This may seem simple. The candidate with the most votes wins the election. As students in integrated social studies know, though, it isn't. Similar to the debate Mr. Malkinson and Mr. Webster recently had in their class, a debate is raging over whether or not we have a rigged system. In America, our presidential elections include something called the Electoral College. These are votes from each state that are awarded to the candidate who wins the state. States are awarded Electoral College votes based on population, with some states only having 3 votes and some 55. Now, let's say Trump wins Texas 51% to 49% over Clinton. Instead of being awarded proportionally to the candidates, Trump would be awarded all 38 votes and Clinton none. That is why candidates are focusing on only a few states. We call these battleground states, and they're states that are on the fence Republican or Democrat. States like Kentucky and Mississippi are sure to fall for Trump, and states like Oregon and Washington for Clinton, while battleground states could fall for either candidate. States like Ohio with 18 votes and Florida with 29 votes are where the election's decided. That's why each candidate is fighting to gain a majority of states, because the first to 270 electoral college votes wins. At this point, the race could go any way. As for those of you who are over 18, make sure you get out, get educated about your candidates, and vote, and have your voices heard. It's part of being a citizen and part of being a cougar. If you don't know who to support, go to isidewith.com, take a short survey, and figure out which candidate shares your beliefs. Learn more about them and vote accordingly. Best of luck, America.
This year, LCHS is allowing students to wear costumes on Halloween, and this time free of charge. Next Monday, students will be encouraged to wear a costume as long as it follows school dress code. No hats unless it's a part of the costume, no masks or excessive face paint, and no clowns. So be sure to dress up.
This is Media Roundup. This month has been very fruitful for the music industry. My boy Gucci Mane dropped his second project since his return from prison, Woptober. In drastic contrast with other trap rappers right now, this project is very light on the features list, only including guest verses from Rick Ross and Young Dolph. This shouldn't be surprising though, seeing that Gucci's iconic role in the trap scene doesn't really need assistance from the same people that he himself influenced. Art pop icon Lady Gaga's got a new project on the way, and this time around she's scrapping her club-friendly pop sound for a grittier throwback sound, with collaborations including artists such as Beck and Mark Ronson. Seeing as Lady Gaga's last album was kind of boring, kind of unambitious, I'm personally really excited to see her experiment with a new sound. Experimental rapper Danny Brown at the beginning of the month came out with his darkest, spookiest record to date, even the name itself being a Joy Division reference, Atrocity Exhibition. This album features very offsetting production, oftentimes feeling more like a post-punk album than a rap album. Regardless, there's a very wide variety of sounds on this project that just about anyone who likes their music on the spookier side may enjoy. Wrapping things up musically, there's a new Green Day album. This has been Media Roundup, and I'm Barbecue Dad.
Halloween wouldn't be Halloween without a haunted house or two. This year, both the JROTC and Students of the Arts are hosting haunted houses. Both clubs will be on October 28th to 29th. JROTC's Carnival at 7 to 11, and Students of the Arts Insane Asylum at 7 to 10. The price for each house is $5 a piece on Friday. The night that both houses run, you can pay $8 for both.
What is your biggest fear?
2K16 clowns.
My biggest fear would be being chased by an alley.
What is your biggest fear?
I'll tell you what, I see Jason Aldean in my nightmares every night. What is your biggest fear?
Spiders.
What is your biggest fear?
Probably spiders.
What is your biggest fear?
Jolly Ranchers.
My biggest fear is failing. So I've always been afraid of it.
What is your biggest fear?
High school dropouts. Stay in school, kids.
Okay, last time we talked about technology that was for the consumer. Now we're going to dive into the enthusiast level tech. Let's get to it, shall we? Starting off the list is a new way of wireless charging. OSIA's CODA system turns any household device into one that can be charged wirelessly. No more plugging into walls or replacing batteries.
The most basic function of CODA is to transmit convenient power to a receiver in a device.
In theory, this can make any old device, like old smartphones, into ones that would never need charging again. Next up is one for all you Star Wars fans. Flight company Aerofx has designed a hovering vehicle that mostly resembles the speeder bike from the movie franchise. Now this isn't for the average consumer. This amazing concept will set you back $85,000 with a $5,000 initial deposit. Lastly, nanotechnology company StoreDot has developed a groundbreaking prototype for something we can't live without. It's what's known as a lightning-fast charging battery that uses bioorganic nanodots.
Mind you, that thing on the back of that Galaxy S3 is the battery. So it's just a matter of plugging it in, and away we go. So as you can see, it's pretty cool, it does work. But of course, we're not completely home free yet, there's still a couple of snags. As you can see, the size of the battery needs to go down a lot. The aim is, within the next year or so, to get the battery small enough to fit into your average smartphone.
They have increased electrocapacitance and electrolyte performance. That sounded complicated, but really, the outcome is simple. With this battery, you can get a full charge in less than 30 seconds. How cool is that? That's all the tech news I have for you today. This is Tech Central. Thanks for learning with us.
The Logan County Band has made it to state this year. Over the past weeks, the band has competed in several competitions and has received a distinguished rating, a rating that has only been given out to 5 bands in the state. Good luck this weekend as you take on your contenders, and thank you for your continuous support of our teams. In related news, on November 1st, the Jazz Band and Choir will be hosting a Halloween concert. This concert will be hosted in the Commons area at 6:30 and admission is free. We invite you all to come.
Both the boys and girls soccer teams have made Logan County history this year, with both teams winning their districts. The girls team took on Todd County and ended with a score of 3-1. The boys beat Franklin Simpson, their first ever win against the team, with a score of 1-0. This is girls' 5th title and the boys' first district win. Congratulations to both teams on an excellent season.
Our cross-country team has had an outstanding season this year as well. The team placed second at the Ryan Snow Meet on October 22nd. We wish them luck as they compete in the regionals this Saturday at Bowling Green.
Our Lady Cougar volleyball team has also won their district game. This is their 14th consecutive district championship and their 104th consecutive district win. The girls have also won their first round of regionals, beating Clinton County with a score of 3-0. Congrats on a season well played.
This Friday, your Logan County Cougar football team will be taking on Todd County at Todd County, so remember to go out and support them on their last game of the year.
As our fall sports end and our winter sports begin, be sure to keep a watch out for our boys and girls basketball teams, our swim team, and our competitive cheer.